Would a recommendation letter from a UK qualified solicitor be enough, or does it have to be a direct supervisor? So I think this relates to an application for exemption from the SQE2 exam, where you need to have someone who directly supervised you. So let me just paraphrase that. SQE2 exemption, letter of recommendation, does it have to be from someone who directly supervises you? And the answer is yes. Whether they're a UK qualified solicitor or not is not the relevant point. They have to be someone who directly supervised you. Now, as part of the requirements for that letter of reference, the SRA says that if they are qualified, then you'll need to submit with your application form proof of their qualification, which would be either a certificate of qualification or a certificate of good standing from their legal regulators. If they're not qualified as a lawyer, but they are qualified as a professional, then submitting proof of their professional qualifications. If they're not qualified as a professional, well, let's go back a little bit. If they're not qualified as a lawyer, then along with what I just said about any other qualifications, you need to include in the letter of reference, which you probably draft for them, an explanation as to how they were appropriate to directly supervise your legal work. Okay? Which is fine. CEO done this for ages, blah, blah, blah. That might be enough justification. But you need to explain to the SRA. There are other things in that letter of reference which you need to do, like it needs to be on a headed paper and such like. So the SRA, as AK was saying before, can go back to them and ask them further questions. I think she said that they asked her CEO for more clarification. So they would proactively do that if they felt that there were other things that they needed to check on. Now, with regard to the exemptions from the SQE2, the default position for the SRA is if you don't meet the requirements, sit the exam. I didn't say before, but you can't apply for an exemption from the SQE2 if you have sat the SQE2 and failed it, because that's proof itself that you need to sit it and pass it. You shouldn't be exempted.